Hello everybody and welcome to another directed draw. Today we're doing another craft and I am so excited to be doing this one with you guys. It's a little octopus squid looking like creature. So let's get started. So I'm going to leave this guy right here. What you're going to need is a empty toilet paper roll. You're going to need some construction paper of whatever color you'd like. You can do the red. I've got some already half-used purple construction paper that I'm going to use for this. But again, you can use any color you want. You can use multiple colors if you'd like. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out my construction paper. So I'm going to grab a pencil. I'm going to mark the edge of where the other end of the construction paper meets. Then I'm going to get my handy dandy ruler and I'm going to grab my pencil and mark it straight down so I have a guide for where to cut. I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and we're probably not going to even use all of it, but that's okay. You can save the extra sheet for a different craft, as always, because you can totally use this piece. Alright, so I'm going to grab my glue, and I'm going to go ahead and put a good amount of glue, about this much for now. And I'm just going to do some back and forth gluing. Kind of looks like a Pop-Tart. Okay. So I'm going to put that right on top. And it should fit exactly because we measured it out. And I'm going to go ahead and roll it. Roll, roll, roll. Oh, that was perfect. Okay. So it looks like I might have... No. So when you're gluing it, make sure all the sides are matching up. And you want this to be kind of tightly rolled. So I'm going to hold on to it for about 15 seconds, right on the seam. So my seam's right here. So I'm pressing down right there because we're going to cut it off afterwards. You can press down on top too. Kind of make it smooth. Okay, and I'm going to go back and just cut straight across like that. Now if you have any excess paper kind of sticking out, you can go ahead and just cut that off. Okay, so we have that. Now you can let it dry, or in my case, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it. So if you let it dry for about like 5 minutes, it should be good. Now, we're gonna cut up to maybe about halfway. So what I like to do is I'm just gonna go all the way like that. That's one cut. And then you're gonna leave some space and do the same to the same height, because if you do it shorter, it's not gonna we're not gonna be able to curl it out the same. Okay, there we go. And you're just gonna do this all the way around. And you're going to try to make sure that each one is about the same size. This one I'm going to have to cut in half because it's a little big, but that's okay. Alright, so you should have something that looks like this. The next thing we're going to do is we're just going to bend these out. So take it one by one and kind of just pull them back. And it's okay if it's getting wrinkled. Don't worry about that. We can smooth it out later. And then I just like to kind of press them down on the table. Like that. Now, to make these curved lines right here, you're just going to cut the corners with a curve. Make sure you're not cutting the one next to it while you're cutting this one. Okay, so there's our first one, and you're just going to cut off the corners like that for all of them. I like going one way, just doing one side all the way around, and then I like to go back and do the other side because it's easier. And you're just trying to cut it with a curve as best as you can. I know this can be a little bit thicker and harder to cut, so if you need help, just ask for help. Okay, so now I'm going to go the other way, except this time I'm going to hold it back and cut a curve, flip it up, hold it back, and curve. And we're going to do this for all of it. This way we won't cut the one next to us. And we only have to cut one side. So easy peasy. Okay, I think this is the last one. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to clean up my area a little bit. Throw away my trash. Okay, so next I'm going to kind of press down again just so that they stretch out. And then I'm just going to use my fingers to kind of curve them up. So you can keep them down and flat, but then kind of curve it up like this. So you're just curving it up like so. Okay, so you can see that there's some wrinkles. Don't worry, that just adds some natural texture. You're good. So we've gotten that step done. Now, in order to make this, what I did was I took that remaining piece and I kind of folded it in half, but I kind of put it on top like that. And just kind of fold it and take your scissors and cut it like this, corner to the top and curve. And it's okay if it's not pointy yet, but this will help you when you're gluing it down, and then you can cut that off. And then you kind of pinch both sides like this. So what I'm going to do, whoops, is I'm going to just put glue on one side, okay, on the edge. And I'll put this one in the back just because it's easier. I'm going to glue it down as best as I can right in the center. And then we're actually going to put some glue right here on the other side, but just on the middle so it can stick. So we have something that looks like this. And now you're just going to go ahead and pinch both sides. And this is the hard part because even though we're gluing it right now, the glue won't really want to stick. And that's the hard part. So just go ahead and glue the back and the front like this. Just hold it on both sides. Make sure those parts stick, and then we can work on this. So 10-15 seconds usually does the trick. So it's going to look like this for right now. If it didn't really stick the first time, I'd add a little bit more glue, especially right here on the sides. And you can go all the way in, like that. And then you're just going to pinch both sides close. And yeah, the glue might kind of seep out, but that's okay. You can always wash it. It's not going to hurt you. And you're going to just hold on to those edges for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then once those edges feel like they are good, you're just going to move up. And you might get some wrinkles here, but there's really nothing you can do about that. I'm going to go ahead and just cut this because it's good for now. And we're just going to hold it, and then we'll kind of shape it after. So you might want to kind of squeeze the top a little bit so it's kind of flat, but not too flat. And hold down the sides. This will help it close a little bit easier. And if it's opening up like this, just add some more glue. Not too much though. Okay, so hold down for about 15 seconds. I feel like that's the magic number for glue. 15 to 30 seconds. The 15 is pretty good. Okay, so we're just going to press down all the way around. It's okay if it's bending. It just gives some texture and dimension. Okay, so we have something like this. Now, this side, I'm going to hold down a little longer because that one popped open. But I think I'm going to use this side because this side looks a lot cleaner than the other side. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to carefully kind of trim off the ends, and you can make the top pointy now. So I'm just going to go and trim it off a little bit. You don't want to do too much because then you're not going to have enough room. So it does look a little squished here. It's okay. You can kind of pop it back. And there you have your base octopus squid. Now I'm going to take my black marker and I'm just going to give it some eyes. I think for this one I'm going to make it look like it's sleeping, just because I like it. This one I have some 2 dots and a U in the middle. So this one I'm going to do a wide U shape. And I know this can be a little difficult because it's not flat. I'm going to do another wide U shape over here. And then I'm just going to do some eyelashes going down. The middle one is going to be longer than the other ones. Middle line. So middle line is long. This one's a little bit shorter. And the ones on the ends are the shortest. Like that. So it looks like its eyes are closed. And you can either do a happy face or you can do like a little oval. So it looks like it's sleeping with its mouth open. Like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this craft. These are just really super cute little squids or oysters or octopuses, octopi, but I thought this was cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And I'll see you next time.